What do you feel when you see a sightseeing video blog for some place you won't ever be? Seeing the vlogger's blissful face satisfies you excessively. Maybe you're living vicariously through their experience, yet the inverse is likewise evident. Seeing somebody else enduring causes us to endure vicariously too. Clinical therapist Kendra Kabbalah takes note of that. This is known as auxiliary horrible pressure, likewise known as vicarious injury or sympathy weakness. This is frequently capable by individuals who have delayed openness to individuals who have drawn out openness to specialists, medical attendants, or people on call anyway. There are additionally situations where those without direct involvement in damaged individuals may, all things considered, feel uncomfortable, restless, or even experience actual side effects irrelevant to their current circumstance. In this video, how about we investigate a portion of the signs? It's not tension, it's optional. Injury deter others as indicated by analysts Carlton Craig and Jenny Sprang. Auxiliary injury causes close to home depletion, which makes an individual need energy, and as though they've depleted their profound assets, you don't have the ability to retain others' misfortunes, so you tend to deter them from revealing their injury, reducing most, if not all, connection with the horrible story. Is your go-to technique to guarantee that you are not feeling overpowered, particularly when your close-to-home tank is practically unfilled. Bad dreams. You might have never been engaged with a terrible fender bender, however, for a really long time. A short time later, when you shut your eyes, you have bad dreams of individuals shouting at the highest point of their lungs while a vehicle tumbled into a gorge. You experience this subsequent to paying attention to your companion's account of a mishap that she was engaged with, as indicated by American Establishment of Stress, as dreams are much of the time a reflection of what you feel and see in the genuine world. It is entirely expected to have bad dreams and uneasiness dreams connected with the injury. Bad dreams are troubling feelings of stress, dread, embarrassment, or danger. Auxiliary injury causes the amygdala in the cerebrum, which perceives possibly destructive circumstances and sounds the caution to set off a survival response. Spectator responsibility. When you hear a sensational story of others, do you frequently fault yourself or feel regretful for not being there to assist? The English Clinical Affiliation lists bystanders' responsibility with disgracing and sensations of self-question is one of the indications of optional injury. Clinician Melanie Greenberg makes sense of that. Disgrace is a destructive inclination in which you accept you're naturally useless, detestable, or bumbling. Then again, responsibility is the awful inclination you experience connected with your ways of behaving and decisions. Individuals with optional injury frequently misjudge how much obligation that they have towards a specific occasion. For instance, a specialist might feel regretful or overstretch themselves endeavoring to accomplish other things than their job to help the client process the injury. Become angry. Specialist Julian Lagoy clears up that somebody who encounters auxiliary injury due for their work will typically loathe their work or their understanding. 2015 survey by analyst Marco Van Shopping Center and Partners uncovers that auxiliary injury causes the relationship breakdown between medical services experts and the ICU patients. Those functioning in the ICU continually experience high pressure as they take care of the requests of the patient's relatives, and are frequently confronted with watching patients experiencing this pressure may adversely affect work fulfillment, and they might choose to take delayed leave or quit their place of employment. By and large, they might try and become threatening to their patients whom they ought to treat with care and sympathy. Overprotective. You wear your specialist cap as you pay attention to your client's accounts of being manhandled when he was a kid. When you get back after work, your little girl requests your authorization to go through night at her companion's home, yet you say no. This was shared by authorized proficient guide James Smith. He encountered an adjustment of his nurturing style where beforehand he was good with his little girl resting over at her companion's home, yet later he became overprotective. He felt overpowering nervousness when his little girl was at her companion's home, so she was protected in his arms once more. Because of vicarious injury, he turned out to be unreasonably stressed over the possible maltreatment of his girl. Become skeptical as indicated by authorized clinical clinician Jennifer Hughes. Skepticism or pessimistic idea designs is a mental indication of optional injury. The beasts of others have become your own, which changes your impression of yourself and the world. Maybe you have thrown your rose-shaded glasses aside. Furthermore, worn dim shades. Rather, recall, you don't need to allow your auxiliary injury to guide the wheel in the event that you notice any of these signs. Counseling an injury-prepared specialist is everything you can manage to begin that recuperating excursion. In the event that you find this video supportive, remember to impart it to your companions and your friends and family. Thanks for watching, and recollect, you matter. Are you searching for a cuddly buddy that carries energy and mental well-being to your regular routine? Get your own special side. The adorable plushie is here to light up your days. It exemplifies the soul of, and it fills in as a suggestion to focus on your psychological prosperity. Its green leaf represents development, re-establishment, and the significance of taking care of oneself, whether it's for yourself or as a smart gift for a friend or family member. Sai is prepared to be your snuggly companion through all of life's highs and lows. Close by. Favor you today. Connect is recorded in the depiction box.